Okay, guys, so let's talk about an amazing resource that we all use in the crafty community, and it is called Pirate Ship. Now, I want to start by saying that this video is not sponsored. I don't get anything if you sign up. I'm going to put the link, but this is just to help because I do not get a single thing. So the first thing that you want to do is create a free account. There are no gimmicks here. I think the way that Pirate Ship works, I'm not really sure about this, but I think that they just provide retail pricing. So I don't know if USPS and UPS pay them anything, but it does not affect our prices except for the fact that we save up to 87%. And I can verify that I have saved a ton of money. I've been using Pirate Ship for an entire year, and there is no gimmick, there's no catch, there's no hidden fees and costs. It says that right there at the bottom of the screen. It's true, okay? So the first thing you want to do is create an account. Now, I already have an account, so I'm going to clip this out. I'm going to log in, and then we're going to come back, and I'm going to show you what you're going to see. Okay, so once you log in, you're going to see all of the different things that you've shipped. I'm going to blur out some of this just to protect information, my information, and the people that I've shipped to's information, but this is what you're going to see when you start using it. And the first thing that you're going to do when you want to ship is you're going to go to the top where it says create a single label, that first circle on the top. You're going to click on create a single label. Now you're going to have all of this info open here for you to ship. You're going to put the shipping information of the person that you are shipping to. And then right here underneath where it says ship from, you're going to see your information there. It's going to have your physical address and then the return address that you want printed. My return address is different than my physical address because I use a P.O. box. Yours may be the same. That's totally fine. You have the option of saving a bunch of different packages if you want. Yours originally is not going to have anything saved, but so you're going to just go where it says don't use saved package. And then it's going to ask you to type in the information. So this is where a scale comes in. Now, I've been using my pink MUNBYN scale, which I do have a video, which I will link in the description bar, showing you the items as I unbox them, and it's been working out great. You can also use a kitchen scale. You can, if your package is really heavy, you can use your regular scale. But the MUNBYN scale is cute. It's pink, and it's at under 20 bucks. So I'll put the link to all of that below. This is also how I use my shipping printer, which I'm going to show you soon as well. But this is the main reason why people buy thermal printers, is so that they can print packages, okay? So you're going to put all of your info. So you're going to put your length, you're going to put your width, you're going to put your height, you're going to put your package weight, and you're going to put the weight in pounds and ounces. If you want to get insurance, you can do that here. This is where you can select it. Also, any extra services like signature confirmation, media mail, which media mail is a whole thing in itself. You can Google that. That's not what this package is about. And then also you can note if there's hazardous materials. If you want to ship internationally, a customs form is going to be required, and you're going to save your package, and then you're going to click where it says get rates, okay? So I'm going to go in and I'm going to put a fake, well, it's going to be a real address, but I'm going to blur out everything here. And then I'm going to say, I'm going to put in a package that I have saved here, just for ease. And then I'm going to click on where it says get rates. Okay, once you go to get rates, this is where you're going to find out, and this is really where the magic happens. So here it's going to show you, right here, it's going to show you choose a service. At the top of this screen, you're going to see the address to the person that you're sending to. And then this is where it's going to basically give you all of the options. So as you see here, it shows you from the cheapest at the top all the way down to the most expensive, all of the ways that you can ship this package via USPS or UPS. Pirate Ship does not use FedEx. So if you want to use FedEx, you would have to do that separately, but they do show you what's cheaper and what's the cheapest way, what's the fastest way, what's the best way. All of those things are listed here. So as you can see, we can spend up to $87.20 to get this there the next day. And the thing that's nice about this as well is that it also shows you the cheapest way to do this, which is the main reason why we use this. Sorry if you guys hear kids in the background. It's taken me a million years to record this, so you're just gonna have to hear the kids, sorry. Okay, so this is where another thing that you can see here is how much you're saving. So if I were to take this to the post office, I would probably spend $15.25 in retail. Or if I was taking this to UPS, I would spend $24.37, but I'm only gonna spend $9. Now, the funny thing about this is that this is only true if you go there and you know exactly what you're asking for at USPS. More than likely, you would probably spend either this priority mail, which is $19.40, or you probably would send this flat rate, which would cost you probably like, I don't know, 20 something dollars. So really you're saving a ton of money because it's going to do all of the options for you. Okay. So I'm going to choose the cheapest, which is what I usually do unless I'm in a rush. And then at the bottom here, it's going to tell you the ship date, which is today. If you want to ship it in the future, you can put a shipping date all the way out for a whole entire week. And then it's going to show you the cost. Once you click buy label, you're going to see, and I'm going to just buy this label because you can refund it very easily also. So you're going to click buy label, and then it's going to buy the label, and then it's going to give you an option to print. So here is where we merge the MUNBYN with Pirate Ship, okay? Right here where it says print label at the very top is where I'm going to print the label. It's going to show me, it's going to give me options on how I want to print this. Now, I have this set as 4x6 as a shipping label because I now exclusively ship on my thermal printer. If you're using a regular printer, then you may want to do one of these 8.5 by 11 options. Okay, there are many different options here. I'm going to click on 4x6, and then I'm going to click download label. Okay. And then when I do that, I'm going to see that I have my label right here. I am going to save. I'm doing this on an iPad. So if you're doing this on a computer, you know, however you save. And I have a folder where I literally just put all of my printer labels. So right here under printer labels, I'm going to save it. And I'm going to save it right here. And it's going to save as a PDF. This is going to be very helpful because now when I go to open my MUNBYN software, I can just import the PDF and print it so easily. Okay, so I'm going to click save. And then I'm going to go and open up my MUNBYN. So give me a second and I'll be right back. Okay, right here is where you're going to see that it says document printing, right? So I'm going to click right here where it says document. And then I'm going to import a document. And I'm going to go right to where I was selecting a file. And remember, this will look different. I'm going to go to where I keep all of my files. Okay, so I'm going to find my file. Okay, so I just imported my file and I'm just going to click preview and print, and then I'm going to just press it, and then it's just going to verify the page size, which is 4x6. And then that's it. I'm going to click print, and then that's all. Okay, guys, so here we are in the MUNBYN software. And to make my cute little bingo card, it was very, very simple. So all I did was I opened up the software and I just went to where it says create. And I just said I was going to create a new label. My size is 4x6, which is the standard thermal printing size. So I'm going to click new label. And then as you see, you have a little editor here. Now you can go in and play with this as much as you want. It's very simple. I'm sure there's very detailed different tutorials out there, but I'm just going to show you what I did. And so I just went right up here where it talks about all these different items that you can make. Okay, so you can make a form, you can make all of these things. So I made a form, and as you see here, it starts off just giving you a little 3x2, and I just changed this. So bingo has B-I-N-G-O, 5 different letters. So I added another one. I moved this over a little bit and then added one more, and I'm going to resize this in a second. And then I also added more rows. And this is so easy. And then look, you just click on this little thing here and it lets you make it a different size. Now, in order for the row, the height and the column width, I went over here, just right here where it says row height and column width. And then I just edited it until I got the size that I wanted. So you can do this by pressing this plus sign a million times, or you can just kind of do it this way. And that's what I did. And I just did it until I was satisfied with what I got. And then I printed it out onto my pink label. And then that was it. Easy peasy. So mine was super simple. I made mine, very simple because I wanted to do all of the decorating with the stickers, but that is just basically how you do this. So now you have many options. We chose form, but as you can see, you can do, all kinds of things on here. Guys, I'm not going to pretend to be an expert on all of this, but just know all the basic things. If you want to delete this and you want to do text, you can do that instead. So you just close this out. If you want to just do some, words on here, remember I'm using my iPad. So I have my little keyboard here, but of course, if you're on the computer, you can just change this to say, hi there. You can do whatever you want here, okay? And you also have options for different fonts. You just have so many different options here, okay? And you can download different ones. So that is how that works. So now we're gonna get to the fun part. I'm gonna print this out. I'm gonna show you what it looks like, and then we're gonna do this together. Okay guys, so we did how to create this on the computer, and so now we printed it out, and this is what we got. And I just pulled out, to make this, I pulled out some stickers that I hauled at Ollie's. I know a lot of us hauled these at Ollie's. Any kind of stickers will work. There's actually even some letters in some of these books, but they were kind of small, so I didn't do it, but maybe I'll do it for this video. Anyway, so I have this sticker book. These two came from Michael's this year. I think they're actually on sale right now. And I think they're 50% off, so they were $1.50. And then this one is from Hobby Lobby, and I know a lot of us hauled this one this year, so we used some out of this. And then this I got at Michael's also, and they're always doing these little itty bitty sticker books for all the holidays. So think Halloween, think birthday, all of this would be really fun. If you wanted to too, I just thought of this, you could write like little cutesy things in here for kids, like for bingo, and then let them choose like a bingo, like, you know, go out for ice cream, go to the movies, you know, get a $10 credit for the favorite video game or whatever, and then let them choose a bingo. That might be fun. But anyway, let us do our little craft with me. So literally all I did, I feel like this is such a good use of these little flat stickers that all of us are always like, oh, we love them, but we're like, what am I going to do with them? So I just literally went in here and found some stickers that were just here that looked like they would be small enough. Like this one looks like it's small enough. So I just literally would go on here, find one, and then it's kind of fun, and it's kind of therapeutic too, to just lay down stickers. I ripped that one, but we're still using it, please. We're still using it. You can't even tell it's ripped. So let us find some more stickers. Bingo cards. How cute are they, right? So you guys, now you have seen all of the many things that you can do with ordinary shipping labels. I mean, just so many fun things. The world is your oyster. Honestly, it's just fun having like a pink sticker, a big pink sticker That's how I think of it, as a big pink sticker. So I'm sure I'm going to be having like a bunch more projects doing this. Can you imagine this Halloween, like pastel Halloween? Oh my gosh, I love Halloween. Or another thing that I did, I don't know if you guys watched the video, but I had a die that kind of cut out stuff like this, and I put little like charms on each of these, or like little cabochons, and I gifted it like that. Like it was like an embellishment box, but on paper. But also I was thinking about this little floral sticker book that I haven't used yet. I feel like one of these pages, yeah, see all these little tiny things. How cute would that be on here? I might have to make another one for the spring. So anyway, if you have, bust out all those little sticker books. Look at these, all these tiny things would be so cute in these little boxes. So anything, like any kind of flat stickers you might have, like this is just a fun way to use them up. And I'm gonna gift these in some galentines. I'm not sending out that many galentines this year, but I am gonna gift these. Something that I also did with these, because you're probably like, what can you do with these? Okay, so I showed this is my planner for February, because I make planners every month. And look, I have a bingo card on top of it. So this could have been the bingo card right on top, because I made this out of chipboard, and then I stitched this bingo card that I got, you know, ready made. But if I had my own one with my little MUNBYN labels, wouldn't that have been so cute? Or if you have an A6, this is A5, so it's a little bit bigger. But if you had an A6 planner, wouldn't that be so cute? So you could do all kinds of stuff with this, you guys. Like, just have so much fun. And that's like one of my favorite things to do, is like to take things that are ordinary and just try to make them extraordinary, basically. So anyway, I hope you loved this video. Stay tuned for more videos on my channel. I'm sure you, and from now on, like I told you guys, if you get a box, it has a pink label for me, okay? My labels are pink now from now on. So anyway, you guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.